This is Lazebolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about what are the best sniper rifle loadouts in Call of Duty Warzone. This is the ultimate guide, guys, because we're going to be covering the best sniper for long range, mid-range, and best all-around sniper. Plus, I'm also going to go in detail and talk to you guys about what is the best secondary weapon for a sniper and best perks. So if you guys want to know how to become a really good sniper, what is the best sniper to use, and the ultimate guide for this season 5, well, stay tuned to today's video. We're going to talk about all that juicy information. Don't forget to hit us with that like if you guys are enjoying our content. As you guys know, Warzone players are getting better and better at Battle Royale, and one of the weapons that kind of people gravitate to once they get extremely good at the game are sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are pretty powerful. Not only are they pretty powerful when it comes to solo matches, but they are also pretty powerful when it comes to, playing with other people as well. And it's said that whenever you're playing, with a big squad, it's always good to have a sniper by your side, because not only is he going to be able to pinpoint and check out the landscape, but he's going to be able to pick people from pretty far distance. So let's talk about what weapons are the best and why I recommend each weapon and why you should probably put them in your arsenal if you don't have them already. So let's start off with the best all-around weapon, which I consider to be the HDR. Now, the HDR, guys, does come a long way, and the HDR is extremely potent. So let's talk about what the loadout you want to have here. So for the loadout you want to have, for the muzzle, you want to have a monolithic suppressor. For the barrel, you want to have the 26.9 HDR Pro. You want to run that TAC laser, is going to help you out quite a lot. You want to run the stock, the F-TAC Scout. That one's really good. And of course, for the ammunition, you want to go 7 rounds. Now, I won't recommend the 7 rounds if you guys are going to be running this in solos. 7 rounds does seem quite a lot for the HDR. You probably you get away with not even running anything there, and maybe moving something towards the optic or the underbarrel. But as of right now, guys, this is definitely the loadout you want to go with if you're trying to get a really solid build when it comes to the the sniper rifle. Not the best sniper in the game, definitely the HDR. Even though there's a huge debate on sniper rifles, but if you're looking for a long-range sniper rifle, guys, the HDR, you cannot go wrong with it. Its bullet velocity is amazing, and you guys are going to be hitting people left and right. Now let's talk about the best sniper rifle, the one I consider to be my personal favorite, because this is a really good close-range, mid-range weapon. It's one of those weapons that you're able to keep that sniper distance. It's not going to be as far as off as the HDR, but it's going to be a very viable weapon where you're at close range. It's very snappy, so quick scoping is really easy, so that's why it's pretty good even at close range. But for that mid-range game, you guys are going to love it, and that is the CAR 98. Now, you guys see a lot of competitive players running the CAR 98, and that's because it has really fast ADS speed. It's perfect for quick scoping and hitting those amazing shots. You're like, damn, how do you get those shots? So have you ever seen some of my Warzone streams? You're like, man, that guy's a pro. That's because we're running that CAR 98. So what are we putting on this bad boy, guys? Super easy. We're running the monolithic suppressor, once again, making sure we're hitting our pings off the radar. For our barrel, we're running the SynGuard Custom 27 barrel. That's really awesome. We're popping a laser in here. We're popping that TAC laser, gives us that snappiness. And for the optics, guys, we're running the Sniper Scope, which is a cross-thread reticle, and the stock, the F-TAC Sports Combo. Now, the car is incredibly fast when it comes to ADS, like I said earlier. And the main reason we're putting these particular attachments to this weapon is to increase the ADS speed so it can be really snappy and effective at close range and mid-range situations. One thing that makes this weapon really good is because when you're out trying to have a sniper battle, you'll usually see some snipers just kind of hang over a building, or they're kind of just hard scoping. What makes this weapon deadly is you can easily just go on, crouch down, and quickly pop up and hit them with that quick scope, and bing, bada bing, they are dead. Trust me, guys, if you're looking for a weapon and you haven't tried the CAR 98, I highly recommend you guys definitely take it out. Now let's talk about the weapon that's able to do every single thing, which is long range, mid range, and close range. It's really a good weapon. It's not as fast as ADS speed as the CAR, but it's very close, and that is the Swiss K31. Now, this particular weapon was a little bit underpowered when it first came out, but they did tweak it a lot. They did a couple buffs to it, and now overall in general, I believe this is the best sniper rifle all around wise to use. Now, the way we actually put this together, guys, we're going to be running the muzzle, the GRU suppressor. For the barrel, guys, we're running the 24.9 Combat Recon. We're definitely putting a laser here. We're putting the Swap 5mm laser sight. We're also putting the underbarrel, the Bruised Grip. And for the rear grip, we're actually running the Serpent Wrap. Now, when you put this together, it makes this weapon really snappy. It gives you really good ADS speed. Once again, like I said, it's not going to be, you're like, oh my goodness, it's as similar to the CAR, but it comes very close. One thing about this particular weapon is that it's very effective when you're kind of pushing players, because it's so good at close and mid-range, and it's not as quite as fast as the car, like I said, but the iron sights are so clean on this gun that we don't really have to run an optic, and the bullet velocity makes it a perfect weapon for all sorts of engagements. So this is definitely the one I would recommend. Now that you guys know what sniper to pick and what type of weapon probably will fit your playstyle, let's talk about the best secondary weapons that you could probably use when running a sniper. Now, remember, this is the ultimate guide for your sniper needs, so we're going to be talking about the ones that I feel would be very good when running together. So we're going to go off these really quick. The first one I want to recommend is the MAC-10. This is really good for close range, so if you are very close in battle, want to fight those folks that are just rushing you or coming out really fast at you, then you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you keep them away with the MAC-10. I will have a separate video going over the secondary weapons and their effective loadouts. If you guys want to check out that video, we'll probably have it uploaded tomorrow, so make sure you guys keep it locked in the channel. But for the MAC-10, you can definitely not go wrong with this one. It is a beam when it comes close, and it's going to melt anybody that tries to push you after you hit them a little bit too tapped with that Car 98. So MAC-10 would definitely have to be in there. And the next one, guys, which has kind of been the staple for the majority of the game, is the MP7. This is actually pretty good at close range, but it's really more effective when it comes to that mid-range game. It's going to be quite really good if you run this with the HDR. You're going to be doing, since, you know, you're able to hit someone from far, they start pushing you, you pull this one out. It does really well. It does pretty good, like I said, in close range combat, but it does not outbeat the MAC-10. The MAC-10 still holds range supreme when it comes to that close range encounter, but it is really, really good. So I definitely would recommend and would never shy away from an MP7. The next one I recommend, guys, is the M4A1. This is the pretty much the one that you want to go with if you want an all-around weapon. Really good weapon. You could pair this up really good when it comes to close range, mid range. It does actually pretty good. It might struggle a little bit when it comes to those long range engagements, but when it comes to fighting multiple enemies or having people rushing you or having people, you have someone down and you want to finish someone off and, get those shots in, definitely the M4A1 is the one you want to pick up. It's all purposeful and it will work 100% for the majority of the engagements. Now that you know your secondary weapon, let's talk about the best perks you want to use when you're using a sniper. So, of course, guys, we want to run double time. Double time will allow you to use your tactical sprint for longer and increases your crouch, walk, and movement speed. Especially if you're a sniper, guys, majority of the time, you're either going to be crouch moving or you're going to be running through an area trying to get a different position or trying to get a better angle. You want to make sure you get that tactical sprint, have it last longer. You want to increase your crouch movement speed if you're trying to sneak up on someone or someone's coming into a building and you want to move away. It helps you maneuver a lot of targets, so definitely would highly recommend. Not only is it a very good defensive one, but it's very good when it comes to the offense as well. Now, the other perk I want to recommend is Overkill. This one's actually really, really good, guys. Overkill is amazing. Of course, you're definitely going to want to run this one out because that's going to allow you to run multiple weapons. So you're going to be able to take two primary weapons into the game. Now, a lot of people will tell you to run Ghost. I think Ghost is really good when you're a new player. It's very effective. Even some OG players still run Ghost. But I think when it comes to the, to the end of the time that you got to, be like, I want to be aggressive, get a lot of kills, Overkill is definitely the way you want to go. Now, the last perk we're going to be talking about, guys, of course, it is AMP. Now, AMP is pretty good. What that's going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to swap weapons really fast. And since you're running two different weapons, getting that, being able to take multiple engagements, either long range, mid range, close range, is going to be very crucial. AMP does help you quite a lot because since you're running two primary weapons, that AMP is going to help out with switching weapons really fast. And not only clearing enemies that might be down, but also making sure you're fighting off other enemies at the same time. So you want to fight someone that's a long range, you're playing solos, and you see someone pushing you like on the right-hand side, you could easily swap that and boom, bada, bing, hit them really fast and really strong. Overall, in general, guys, that is the Sniper Ultimate Guide video. If you guys have any suggestions, any other recommendations, drop them down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have in mind. I hope you guys are enjoying our Call of Duty coverage. If you are, guys, do me the huge favor, guys, drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you guys won't miss whenever these go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.